Hey! There's the last star piece. Huh. He's wearing it, huh? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then. How about a little demonstration? Yo, Smithy! Stop making those things and hand over the star piece now! Gah-fa-fa! So you're Mario. Looks like we're gonna have a little dispute over the star. Just hand it over and get out of my castle! My, we're a little touchy today, aren't we? You know, I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please don't make us go through it anymore. Just give us a star now. Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why then, I can easily conquer this world. Then we can get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. Over here now! I'll crush you all! This is Smithy. Alright, here we go. So, there's another enemy, the Smelter. The Smelter will summon more enemies to fight alongside. You don't need to deal with the Smelter at all. You can if you don't want to deal with extra enemies, but your main target is Smithy. Oh, wow. That was not very good. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and boost Mario up. Just like that. So Smithy's going to do Sledge, which is that move. It crushes all of us. It's non-blockable. And then at some point, the Smelter will summon enemies. Not this turn, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the next turn. Wow, that is... man. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and boost Gino up. Okay, block that. Okay, so here's where the Smelter is going to summon enemies. So it can summon either a Shiper, a Jabbit, or one of those arrow enemies. And you can deal with it if you want. Because it can also do some attacks. Like one of the attacks is Sword Rain, which hurts. Dang. I just... ah, man, I feel like I'm losing my touch here. Or either just the visual timing just feels harder. No! Okay, so we actually defeated him. So we never have to worry about the Shiper. Calm down, Smithy. Your head looks like a geyser. Don't get so worked up. Think of your blood pressure. He's a robot. We just built this yesterday and the foundation's very weak. So stop shaking the floor! How utterly annoying! What the? How in the heck? Oh gosh, he just destroyed his own factory! No! Whoa! I'm birthing, seething! Never have I been so wronged! It is time. I will show you my real form! I will show you my true power! I will teach you respect, and I shall have my revenge! Come on, you puny ants! Alright, here we go. So, first things first is I'm going to use a Coca-Cola to heal us all up, as well as heal up our flower points, because that's what a Coca-Cola can do as well. So, now you can actually aim for the body, which the body will restrict Smithy on some of his moves, but that won't really do much. So, we're going to go ahead and aim for Smithy himself. Man, look at that damage right there. Alright, I'm also going to Geno Boost Peach, so, there we go. Okay, so basically on this phase, Smithy's got to transform into a bunch of different heads. So there is the tank form, the casket form, the wizard form, the chest form, the body form. What we're seeing right now is the tank form. The tank form is probably the one that is like the scariest, because the tank form has Magnum, which is a 1-hit KO move. Now, the tank form has a weakness of jump, which is why you saw me super jumping there. Each form will have its own weakness. The regular Smithy form does not have a weakness. Oh, gosh. So this is why I like having Peach. Even though Peach didn't take much damage, Smithy's attacks do hurt quite a bit. So we want to make sure that everybody has as much HP as possible. Man. Okay. Go ahead and do some attacks. Oh, man. Wow, that timing is awkward. That timing is actually... It was easy in the original, but... Okay, there we go. And then, since you're still in your tank form, I'm going to go ahead and use Super Jump. By the way, Smithy has 8,000 HP. That's a lot. So, we definitely are more than halfway done with this fight, since we just did like 3,000 damage on him. Wow! Holy crap. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and go for a therapy. Even though I don't really need to. Alright, and you're still in your tank form, which is surprising. I've never seen your tank form for this long, but I'm gonna take advantage of it. That's it! We're done. My body and head are burning! It's not possible! I don't believe it! Come on, Mario. Send the last one way up high. Thank you, everyone. The Star Road is back to normal. And... And that concludes my Let's Play of Super Mario RPG for the Nintendo Switch. I'm really happy to have revisited this game. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and the moment that this game got announced on Nintendo Direct, I knew that this was going to be the perfect opportunity to bring the game back on the channel. I just want to say, that ending, I forgot how emotional that ending gets on me. And while editing through that last part of this video, I was trying so hard not to shed a tear. It gets me every single time. This remake was fantastic. It stayed true to its original while modifying the gameplay physics, the battle mechanics, and brought in several qualities of life. The ability to stack items into quantities, an actual storage box, more ways to get frog coins easier, fast traveling to the map. I could name several more changes that made this remake feel fresh over the original. I didn't care much about the triple system in the battles. I didn't really use it all that much. And in general, I felt like this game just felt much easier to go through than the SNES version with all these new changes in hand. Maybe this was supposed to be more challenging, considering I played on the harder difficulty, which was normal, over the breezy difficulty. But it is likely that I already had plenty of experience coming from playing the original into this version, and that there were very few moments that I felt like something was pretty hard. In general, this game is probably the most skill-based RPG, and if you are looking for an RPG game to get into for your first time, I'd say Super Mario RPG is the perfect one. This game has some of the coolest platforming sections, the battle system's really easy to understand, plenty of variety in party members, so you can have your own flavor on how you want to structure your team in the game. And then if you really like fighting every enemy in order to gain as much EXP as possible, then this game is really easy to be overleveled. And when you're overleveled in an RPG game, then it's really hard to find a tough section. Some of the name changes that they have made into this game were pretty weird at best, which is the only thing I can nitpick out of this version. Finally, this game has a fantastic soundtrack. The soundtrack never disappoints me, even in the original. You can even listen to the original soundtrack in this version of the game as well. There is an option to do that, but for the sake of the remake, I have decided to not do that at all. But just know that the option is there. And I will say that they did a really good job remixing all of the songs in this game. And while I enjoyed listening to the SNES soundtrack of this game, I can definitely listen to the modern versions. Now, as for my ranking of this game, it is a huge surprise for all of you guys, and that I am giving this game a 10 out of 10. I have mentioned many times before that Super Mario RPG is my favorite game of all time, and the Switch version of Super Mario RPG is now my new favorite game of all time, replacing Super Mario RPG for the SNES. That might sound crazy to you guys, but I have finally found a game that could finally replace Super Mario RPG for the SNES. And it even surpasses World's End Club as my favorite Switch game. New to this version of the game, there is actually post-game content, and I will be showing off the post-game content, but for now, I'm going to be moving on to another playthrough, and we'll come back to show off the post-game in the future. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching my Let's Play of Super Mario RPG, and I will see you guys on the next playthrough.